Hey folks, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be looking into how you can do this HomeKit integration in Home Assistant so that you can actually control your devices in Home Assistant using Siri. Now, the major advantage about this is that you don't have to make Home Assistant online. Online in the sense you don't have to expose Home Assistant to the internet. Now I'm running Home Assistant locally. I have not exposed it to the internet and I'm controlling the devices using Siri. So in this video, I will show you how to do this entire setup. And then finally, I will show you some debugging tips through which you can debug certain issues. Now, finally, if you have some problems, you can always put in comments. So with this, let's get started. So I have this Zigbee device here, which I've connected to Home Assistant using Zigbee Home Automation. Now, if you want to know how to do this integration of Zigbee devices using Zigbee Home Automation, there's a video here as well as a link into the description below to show you how exactly this can be done. So now we have this particular switch and we can control this using Home Assistant. So you can see it's turned on here, it's turned off here, as well as it's turned on here. So now what we are going to do is we are going to now configure HomeKit, right? So let's go back to settings here. We're going to go to devices and services and we're going to say add integration. Here we are going to search for HomeKit. Under the Apple menu, we are going to go and select HomeKit Bridge. So now here we are going to include the various domains. So various domains include like light, switch, sensors, all are these various domains in Home Assistant, right? So since we are going to connect only the switch, we will select only the switch domain. Next, what you're going to do is click on submit. Now this will cause the Home Assistant to have like this HomeKit bridge been configured. So when I click on finish and if I go to the notifications tab, here you can see this particular QR code that we will scan using the Apple Home app. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go to this HomeKit bridge here. So in this HomeKit bridge, you see two bridges here. Now this is the original bridge that I have with which I'm actually connecting this Home Assistant to the Apple Home and then I'm controlling my devices using the HomePod. So now this is the HomeKit bridge that we just configured and now we are going to configure the various devices that will be available for this particular integration. So I'm going to click on configure. And now what I'm going to do is we have these two modes here, exclude and include. Now in the exclude mode, what does this mean is that in the exclude, this is the particular domain that will be included. But in my next screen, if I select some entity or select a particular switch in the next screen, it will remove it out from the list of devices to be available for this integration. Now, if I click on the include mode, in the next screen, it will only include those accessories which will be checked into the next screen. So let's click on include and I'm going to click on submit. Now this is the next screen that I was talking about. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to select only the office switch because I just want the office switch to be available in this integration. So I'm going to click on submit and I'm going to click on submit. So now with this, we have configured only the office switch that we have here into this integration. So now I'm going to click on finish and now we have to go to our Apple device. So I have an iPad here and I'm going to use this to actually configure Apple Home. So I have this Apple Home open here and you can see some of the devices which are actually configured with my original bridge which I had over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first open this notification. Then I'm going to open the add accessories here. And I'm going to scan for this particular QR code. So now if you see here, this bridge is now added to my Apple Home. So I'm going to say add. And as you see here, the notification is gone. So that means it's getting configured into our Apple Home. And I'm going to say that this bridge location is say in my living room. I'm going to say continue. This is the default name that has come with it. And I'm going to click on continue now. And this is the office switch that we actually configured to be available into this particular integration. So I'm going to say continue here. It's in the living room. Continue. Give it, you can give a different name. Right now we'll keep it as office switch. It's going to be displayed as a switch. Continue and done. And if you see here, you have right now two office switches. because the top one, which is this one, is actually configured using the other bridge, whereas this one is the one that has been configured using the bridge that we just configured. So now if I click on this, you see that the switch is turned on and the switch is now turned off. Now in this particular Apple Home, I have integrated my HomePod here. So this is the HomePod that has been present here. You can see here in the screen. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually ask Siri to actually turn on this particular office switch. So, hey Siri, turn on the office switch. So if you see, the switch has come on. It's on now. Now, hey Siri, turn off the office switch. And now using Siri, we are able to actually control it. So we did an end-to-end integration here wherein we use Siri to actually control our switch, which is connected via Home Assistant. So now I'll tell you this one more thing. Now, if I go to this switch here and I go to this settings, and if I change this name, so let me call this as say table switch, and let's save this. So now this is going to be called as a table switch here. Now if I say, hey Siri, turn off the table switch. So it turned off the table switch right now. So now it may happen that you might face problems that after integrating that particular bridge, you don't see these devices on your screen, right? Now to verify if this particular devices are actually available from your Home Assistant, what you will have to do is go to the settings here. So go to Home Settings. And then what I'm going to do is go to this hubs and bridges. Now under this hubs and bridges, you're going to select the bridge that you just configured. So I'm selecting this living room has bridge. And now here you will see all the various accessories that are available through your integration. So if you have configured your accessory in the integration, you should be able to see them definitely here. If they are not here, that means the integration itself is not providing that particular device to this Apple Home. So now with this, you can debug issues if you have problems like you cannot see that particular device. So if you anytime come to this problem like you cannot see that particular device here, just give it some time, it will appear after some time. Sometimes there's an issue with synchronization and that can take a little bit of time. So I hope that you found this particular video helpful, and if you like this particular video, hit that like button below as well as hit the subscribe button for more such videos to come. Till then, take care and see you in my next one.